Hello everybody on YouTube and welcome back to my channel. As you know, the last couple of weeks I've been made some videos about old very popular fragrances where I compare older batches to newer batches. You know, there have been talk about reformulations and stuff like that. I've made a video with Jean-Paul Gaultier's Le Male and Jean-Paul Gaultier's Ultra Male, and now I'm about to make a video with Paco Rabanne's 1 million, the original 1 million, where I compare an older batch to a newer batch to see if there are any differences. I wish I would have found, a batch of 1 million from 2008 or 9 or something like that, but that was impossible. But I found a batch from 2014 that I will compare to a newer batch from 2023. And Paco Rabanne's 1 million is a 2008 release. And this right here is how the bottle have been look like since it came out in 2008 actually. I think you guys that watch this video are pretty familiar with 1 million, the original 1 million, and how the bottle looked like and stuff like that. I remember back in time, I think 2008 or 9, I bought one of the first bottles of 1 million. And as far as I remember, it had very great projection, longevity and stuff like that. I got a lot of compliments. But guys, now it's about my newer bought bottle from 2014 right here, which also have great performance. And I'm very, very familiar with the performance of this 2014 batch right here. And of the 2023 batch, I got a sample. So what I'm going to do today, guys, is I'm going to wear this from 2023 so I can compare these two and tell you guys what the differences are. As you know, there are 7 years between these two fragrances. So there can be big differences and there can be small differences. I will tell you tomorrow, guys. See you. Welcome back again, YouTube. Yesterday I've been wearing this newer 2023 batch so I could compare it to the older 2014 batch right here. Were there any differences? Yes, there were differences. Okay guys, let's begin with the older 2014 batch of 1 million. It has a very, very great sillage. And when we are talking projection, it has a great projection for the first 2 to 3.5 hours. When we are talking longevity, it has a very great longevity. But when you hit the 8-hour mark, it settles a lot closer to the skin, but you still have a nice scent cloud around you until the 10th hour mark, and then it becomes a skin scent. So I think that we have a very great performer when we are talking the original 1 million EDT from 2008. Again, this is a 2014 batch. And I think when we are talking reformulations or it had been watered down and stuff like that, it was even stronger back in 2008. Or 9. But again, I think it's a fine performer when we are talking a 2014 batch right here. Okay guys, let's talk about the newer 2023 batch of the original 1 million EDT. As you know, I've been wearing it yesterday. And actually, I thought the performance would be a lot worse than it actually was. It has a fine sillage. Not as, what can you say, outbreaking like the 2014 batch, but fine. When we are talking projection, it has a great projection for the first 1 to 2.5 hours before it settles a lot closer to the skin actually, but you still got an okay scent bubble around you till you hit the 6-hour mark. But when you hit the 6 hour mark, it's a lot closer to the skin. And when you hit the 8 to 9 hour mark, it's completely a skin scent. So I think you can definitely see the differences from this batch from 2023 to the older batch I got from 2014 right here. But of course, there will be differences. When we are talking about a fragrance that was launched back in 2008, and now it's 2024, I stand with a 2023 batch right here. So of course, there will be differences. Again, the process between the years, has been watered down, and there are chemicals they can't use anymore because of its, legal process and stuff like that. And chemicals that are illegal these days compared to back in 2008, Question is, will I still buy 1 million in 2024? Actually, I don't know. It's a great fragrance, and it was a very, very, mass appealing fragrance. Everybody bought back in 2008, and people are still buying it a lot. But actually, I think these days I will go for some of the flankers that Paco Rabanne have been released the last couple of years of 1 million. The elixir version, I got 1 million Lucky, which I also like. It has been discontinued, but you can still find it some places. But I will go with some of the flankers these days instead of the original 1 million here. And that's not because I don't like the 1 million smell or DNA. Actually, I love it. I've just been worn it too much back in time, I think. So there are a lot of new fragrances on the market I want to try instead, and that's the way it is. Respect to those people who still want to wear the original 1 million, but I've just been wearing it too much maybe. That was my comparison video, guys, of an older batch of 1 million from 2014 compared to a newer batch from 2023. Haven't got much left to say, guys. I just hope that you enjoyed the video. And in the end of the video, I will put the batch numbers of these two like I used to do. Now I just want to say that I hope that you're having a great time with your family, friends, and loved ones. I have. And until I see you again, enjoy life. Thanks for watching, guys.